Good morning to everyone at Shiplake. I hope you enjoyed the great weather at the weekend, and it is going to get even better in the next few days. I think today it's going to be 28 degrees, and I hope you agree that Shiplake is a beautiful and lovely place to be when the sun shines. Now, last week, almost all of our school prefects introduced themselves, and this week we have a few more VIPs here at school who you will find out a little bit more about. But first of all, over to the Rev.
Thank you, Mr. Howe. Good morning, everyone. We all need timely reminders. Today is Holy Cross Day, a mid-year reminder of Jesus' death and resurrection. So our prayer is about that and our response to it. Blessed Lord, for our sake you were content to bear the cross of sorrow. Fill us with your spirit of self-sacrifice and love, that we may follow you by sharing the burdens of all who need our help and care. Amen.
Thanks, Rev. Now, first of all, we will start with the academic side of school. And for the new pupils, I'll just explain what I did last year for quite a few weeks. And that was to look at the number of excellence points that a year group achieved, and also the number of infractions. And across all the year groups, we could then make some comparisons. And what I normally do is I add the infractions and the excellence points up together and work out what percentage of the total the excellence points are. So that gives you a percentage performance score. So here goes for our very first full week back. So for example, if you had 80 excellence points and 20 infractions, that would come to make 100, but 80 are excellence, therefore 80%. So our first full week back. In year 7, there were 188 excellence points and 13 infractions. That is a score of 94%. In year 8, 178 excellence points and 16 infractions, a score of 92%. In year 9, 250 excellence points and 2 infractions, 99%. Year 10, 218 excellence points, 18 infractions, 92%. Year 11, 224 excellence points, 26 infractions, 90%. Year 12, 186 excellence points, 13 infractions, 93%. And right at the top are year 13s, 211 excellence points and 9 infractions, that is 96%. So I just want to say thank you, because that is the first time that every single year group has achieved 90% or better. And it shows what everyone is capable of. Now, last week, as I said, you met the prefects, but leadership also starts at Shiplake at the younger end of the school. And I just want to introduce you to 4 very important year 8s. We have got, first of all, our head of lower school, Seb Crane-Mills. Good morning, Seb.
Good morning, sir. Hello, everyone. I'm Seb in year 8. And an interesting fact about me is I actually skied for England.
Didn't know that, Seb. That is a proper interesting fact. Thank you. We also have 3 house captains. House captain of the Olympians is Elliot Jones.
Hi, everyone. My name's Elliot. I'm in year 9. And an interesting fact about me is I like playing video games and playing my trumpet.
Okay. We have house captain of the Titans is Alex Cammy Hawkins.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm in year 8 and I play the guitar.
Thanks, Alex. And finally, captain of Spartans is Fred Kultas.
Hi, I'm Freddie and I really enjoy playing rugby.
Great. Thanks very much, boys, and good luck for this year. This year's Octave of music captains, these are the people who will assist in the coordination in the following areas of music in college life. And those are Matty Aurora in singing, Matthew Waring in events, Anna Galpin in brass at assemblies and chapel, Elizabeth Tang playing the piano at communion, Tom Stewart in singing, Milo Griffiths in songwriting, Leo Guo at piano at communion, and Silas Lee piano at communion as well. Now, I know that the pupils and the teachers haven't heard much of it yet, but Shiplake College is absolutely a music school. We love our singing, and I really think that halfway through last year, we had a couple of hymns that absolutely brought the best out of us. And we are starting to sing again. The first group of the new academic year to sing together will be Gilson House. Yes, girls, you are singing for your lunch every Wednesday from 12:30 to 1 o'clock in the stretch tent. Then we will have a virtual choir. Following the successful remote rehearsals for the performance of prize giving, our virtual choir with Mrs. Kench will continue. Rehearsals will be via Google Meet every Wednesday from 7 to 7:30 p.m. And if there's anyone interested in getting involved, you should see Mr. Curran, who will add you to the Google Meet for the first rehearsal this Wednesday. And boarding pupils will be able to use our suite of practice rooms. We also have a ukulele orchestra and a drumming circle. Lower School have enjoyed their first session of ukulele orchestra with Mrs. Reinicke and Bang On with Mr. Western, and both ensembles will be working hard to produce some items to be performed later this term. We are very keen to have ambassadors or champions for various subjects. Pupils who have particular interest, ability, or passion for a subject. They are academic leaders. So we're going to start with student ambassador for photography, and that is upper sixth pupil Rob Humphries. He's also a superb rower and school prefect. Now, during lockdown, Rob was magnificent, and he helped with those pupils who were thinking about taking up photography in year 12. But how did he help those pupils when everything was online? Well, he created 4 brilliant how-to videos that Miss Mordew was able to show to our prospective photographers, inspiring them about the course and showing them the specific tasks that they would have to complete. Rob's going to be helping with school photography and help running sessions and clubs, and he's already sent links to exhibitions and competitions for photography. And he's also very keen to study photography as a degree. So very well done to you, Rob, on being our first photography ambassador. Now in sport, we have got the various captains of sport to announce and to introduce themselves to you. So first of all, we have got the boys captain of boats, Dan Holsworth.
Hi, I'm Dan. An interesting fact about me is that I'm ambidextrous.
Thanks, Dan. And the girls captain of boats is Emily Gericke.
Good morning, I'm Emily, and an interesting fact about me is that I really like traveling and get to know different cultures.
Thank you, Emily. Captain of rugby this season is Finn Brown.
Morning, I'm Finn. An interesting fact about me is that I've played in Ross Academy for 5 years now.
Thanks, Finn. And we also have the joint captains of girls hockey, Anna Galpin and Poppy Whitfield. Girls.
Hi, I'm Poppy, and an interesting fact about me is that I'm actually a 2-time national champion for synchronized swimming.
I'm Anna, and for a lot of my life I used to be a gymnast.
Thank you very much. And there will be further appointments of vice captains over the next few weeks. In golf, Alex Long won his first men's competition Saturday 10 days ago. He shot a gross 76 and came first out of 155 entrants. After 4 holes, he was 5 over par, but managed to compose himself and only dropped 1 more shot over the next 14 holes. And his handicap has been cut to 8. So very well done to you, Alex. And that handicap is dropping all the time. In rugby, we have had the first round of the 6 Nations or 4 Nations Championship, depending on your year group. In year 9, the champagne moment was when Henry Benson gathered his own grubber kick to score during a 6-1 Irish victory against Wales. George Prosser also showed great sportsmanship by agreeing to change nationalities. He then assisted in 2 tries in a hard-fought defeat at the hands of the impressive Scotland, who were expertly marshalled by the tenacious James Coe. Ben Stokes should also be mentioned for his efforts throughout the morning. Scotland and France are currently 2 from 2, joint top of the table, with both England and Ireland 1 win and 1 loss each, and Wales and Italy currently 5th and 6th in the standings. And in year 12 and 13, the Home Nations tournament is taking place on a Thursday. A total of 54 tries were scored in just over an hour of running rugby, with each team playing 2 matches. England and Wales are currently joint top of the table with 2 wins apiece. Scotland are currently 3rd with 1 win and 1 loss, and Ireland are currently 4th with 2 losses. Harry Allen, Ben Ferguson, Jake Cheatham all had standout performances throughout the afternoon. England go into the final match on Thursday as favourites, although Wales, led by Ben Ferguson, and Kai O'Hare will apparently need to keep the referee, Mr. Dix, on side if they are to be in with a chance of snatching the title from England. The next rounds are Thursday for years 12 and 13 and Saturday for year 9 to 11. Now, I did just mention Ben Ferguson there, and this is probably the point of the whole assembly that gives me the most pleasure to read out. Ben was training last weekend with a friend in a gym, not at Shipdick, but I think in Marlow, and his friend just slightly overdid it and fell unconscious minutes after leaving the gym. Ben managed to raise the alarm despite some not very helpful bystanders, whilst comforting his friend before handing over to the appropriate medical support team. And I'm pleased to say that Ben's friend recovered after a night's observation and, moreover, extremely impressed by Ben's maturity in dealing with this experience. So there we have an example of a Shipdick pupil making a real difference. So well done, Ben, and thank you. These are the tales of Shipdick pupils, of Vikings, that really matter. And they make the school, they make their families, and I hope they make you, their friends, very proud, and they set such a positive example to others. So well done, Ben. Now, we have got some birthdays this week. Our new science teacher, Mr. Littledale, celebrates his birthday on Thursday. So please shower him with happy birthdays in a couple of days' time. On Wednesday, Nicole Dunn celebrates her 18th birthday. Also, Ben Watkins has birthday on Wednesday, and Flynn Wilson. On Thursday, Savannah Mudnikas has a birthday. And on Friday, Amin Al-Amin. And Rhys Jones also celebrates his 18th. And James Radford celebrates his 18th as well. Megan Hadfield has a birthday on Saturday. And on Sunday, we've got Henry Kunzig, Alfie Renica, and finally, happy 18th birthday to Katie Leonard. Last week, you walked around school with smiles on your faces, and you worked really hard and behaved really well. Those percentage scores of excellence points, they're sensational. That's the first time that we've ever had every single year group at 90% or above, and you did that. So those scores set the standard for this year. If you could achieve that again and again, my goodness, we would be on to such a good thing. So a big pat on the back for last week, and let's see what we can achieve this week. Have a great Monday and have a great week.